Hi everyone, hi. So we are here for our Pilates half hour. Today we are going to be working on hips. So loads of work around all the muscles that connect around the hips. I'm going to do loads of stretching when we finish. So if you've been seated today or if you've been doing something over the weekend where you're thinking, I'm getting tight around my low back, around the hips, then we're going to work those muscles and then we're going to stretch them out at the end of our workout. So enjoy, guys. Take on board plenty of water as and when you need it. Don't wait to get thirsty. Make sure you've got plenty of space around where you're working so you don't damage anything or hurt yourself. And also think about how that body is feeling. Don't work through any pain. And if you're not feeling great today, come back to this workout because it's for you. So you can come back at any point and do the workout later. Okay, let's get the music on. Toot toot, sounds okay. And we are ready to go. Hope you're feeling good, guys. So let's get this body warmed up. I want these feet hip width apart. Lengthen up through that body. Shoulders back and move this pelvis forwards and back. So we're rolling in and we're rolling back from side on. You can see it goes under and back. Good. Get those hips moving, pelvis moving, and find the midpoint between those two extremes. Good. Take a big deep breath. Breathe in, right into the ribs, into the belly if you can. Nasal breath in through the nose. Out through the nose if you're able at this point in your workout. Good. Let's get mobile. Circle these wrists. Arms up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breath and control every time. Side flex and side flex. Circle one arm forward, one arm back. Good. And go the other way. Perfect. Side flex again. Good. And arms down. Open. In and down. Breathe. Open. All the way up. Side flex. Good. Now draw some circles on your ceiling with your fingers. Now, because we're not warmed up yet, these moves might be small. That's okay. Good. Bring these arms down. Grab those hands, bring them in and work through those wrists. Good. Excellent.
2, 3, 4.
Bring them in. Turn them out. Turn them in. One more. Let go. Take them round the back. Holding your hand. How I've made the point with the fingers, lift and lower. 2 more. 1 more. Good. One hand in front, one behind. Head goes with the move. Good. Mobilizing that body. Good. Center. Lift up one hip. Squeeze up to the ribs. Up. Breathe. Both tiptoes. Squeeze up and down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's go. Breath. Control. 1 more. And down. Lift up one knee. Now you can do this slower. Point that toe. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold this one up. Good. Circle that ankle. Use something to lean on if you need help with the balance. Good. Now take that leg, extend out and in, out and in. Good. Circle that knee. 2 more. Last one. Good. Lift up on the other side. Circle that ankle. Extend. Circle. extend it. Clearly more wobbly on one side than the other, nothing changes. Bring it down, guys, take those feet wide, toes are out. Side lunge. Now I'm going to take that belly button across towards that leg. So I've got a little bit of rotation coming in the back. Let's add it in a shoulder line. Finish warming this body. 4 more. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Bring these feet in and get ready to go. I'm going to take these socks off. Great job, guys. We are ready to go. I hope you're feeling warm and mobile. If you need to do a little bit more mobility, bring the hands down, start moving through those vertebrae, tuck the chin. And if you're feeling an area of tightness, this is where our contact, our communication needs to be both ways. Send me a message, tell me that you're feeling something, you've got an injury, and I will see if I can help at all. Good job, guys. Okay, let's get into these hips. Good, I'm bringing these hands up. From the warm-up, that knee lift. I'm going to try and tap the knee, use the abs. So I'm getting right into the back of the hips here. Breathe and breathe. Good, now let's take the hands under the knees. Now I'm keeping my head back, my shoulders back. I'm not coming forwards. Breathe and breathe. And the longer that foot is off the floor, the better. Shoulder flexion. Good, breathe. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold that and extend. Now guys, if you need to hold a chair, the wall, anything to help you control this, please do. 2 more. 1 more. Foot comes down, lift up on the other side. I'm keeping these hips level. Great focus. Breathe out, breathe in. Oh, I can feel myself going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's always that side, isn't it? Turn these toes out, take your feet wider. Okay, that same arm movement through the shoulders, down and up. Good, but I've got that little rotation. Belly button going towards that knee. So I'm rotating out, breathe. Heart rate should be going up. Thankfully no wobbles now. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Now hold this side. Repeater. Good. Now my knee is not going beyond or far beyond the toes. Check it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change sides. Let's go. Push and push. Shoulder flexion. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring them in slightly, but go back to parallel. I'm going a wide leg. Squat and up. Breathing out, breathing in. Good. So I'm going back and then I'm squeezing right through to the front. Good. I'm going to add in a tiptoe here. Rise up. Go. Down. And rise up. Good. Down. Rise up. Breathe. Rise up. Go, go, go. One more. Hold it down. Squeeze. Wiggle those toes. Breathe it, breathe it, breathe it, breathe it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. I'm going to turn side on. I'm I'm going to go back to that low squat position, and then you can see where I'm going. Good. I'm going to go from this low squat, hands down, one leg back, in and up. I'm going down. Look at the spine, long. Leg back, in and up. I'm going down into squat, a deep squat, leg back, in and pushing up through the legs. Down, leg back. Look at the front knee and ankle. Staying in line. One more time each side. Last one. Control through breath. Good. Let's add in our roll down here. Curl through the vertebrae. Just letting those legs fizz away. Curl those vertebrae. Curl, curl, curl. Roll back up. Use those pulleys and levers. Good. Breathe and extend. Go, go. Curl and roll. Breathe in and pull. One more, guys, and then we're going into curtsy. Curl and roll up. Head is the last thing that lifts. Extend. Good. Breathe out. Let the arms come in. Let's curtsy. Down and up. Down. I'm keeping the shoulders back and up. Good. Breathe. Down and up. Let's go. Down and up. Down and up. Last time. Hold. Bend. Shoulders are back. Knees going towards the floor. Breathe. Hips in. Excellent. Keep going. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Take it all the way over into position. Down we go. Breathe, breathe. Four, 3, 2 and 1. Bring it up. Close leg squat. Feet almost together. Let's go. Down and up. Down. Knee flexion as well as sticking the hips out. Often in class I see far more of that than I see of the knee bend. Good. Keep that same distance between those legs. Don't let the knees drift. 2 more. 1 more. Good. And up. Now turn your toes out into frog. Take them a little bit wider. Down we go with the hands into frog. Now, as you know, if you're in class each week, I can't keep my heels down in this position. But that's fine. It's a great stretch across that low back. If you find you get tightness, if you wake up in the night with tightness, this is a great, great, great stretch. Breathe. Always best to do them when you're warmed up though. Good. Walk these hands forwards. I'm going to turn and I'm into bear pose. Now I've got those knees 2 inches off the floor. Tuck. Spine into rainbow shape. Tuck the head under. Now drop one knee and then the other. So I'm getting rotation. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Knees go down. And let's now extend that stretch. Guys, you can do that bear pose off elbows if that's better for you. I've got my feet together, knees apart, push your armpits down. And again, I'm strengthening, lengthening across that low back. Breathe deeply. Good. Roll up into cat. and then round we come. Okay, here we go, into floor work, getting into these hip joints. Good, I've got these feet down, fully flat on the floor, knees in. I'm going to take the hands down to start, open that chest, and gently taking those knees over to one side, and then the other. Now look what happens to this hip. I extend up, the ribs come up and proud. Good. Now team, if you need the hands down, keep them down. If you don't, let's get a little bit more work in. What you're going to see is that I start walking up the floor when I do this exercise. Try and get those knees down and rotate. Hold at the rotation. Breathe deeply. Keep going, keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Guys, hold that position. Now I'm going to change it slightly into mermaid. Okay, let's get into this waist. One hand is down. I'm coming over and up. So that's our first level. If you want to make this harder, I want you to put that hand down and lift that hip up. What we're doing there is getting into those muscles. So we're going to be working round the hips, connecting muscles, come through the waist and attach round those hips. 2 more. 1 more. You do not have to lift here. Good. Well done. Great job. Roll that round. We're going to be doing a bit of flipping this mermaid tail around, or merman tail, depending on how you're feeling today. Good, so I've got that split leg going on here. You want to try and sit as high as you can. As soon as I see myself on the screen there, I can see I'm right over here. But we're trying to be upright. So our first level is here. Of course, first level is always rest. Second level, you add in that other crunch. Third level, we lift here. Breathe out. Remember guys, if you want to work slower, just go ahead. I'd rather you have fewer repetitions, but more control. 1 more. Good. Hold there. Good. Bring the knees back in. Hold on to one knee. Now we've done this before, but not every week. I want you to roll this knee in and out. In and out. Now you can see how tight that one is at this point in the class and on the day that I'm recording. That knee is, gosh, 3 inches off the floor. In an ideal world in which I do not live, that knee touches the floor every time. Good. I'd love to be able to see where that knee gets to on you. 1 more. Good. Change sides. Let's see the difference. Over. Oh gosh, this one is tighter. Today, breathe out. This is usually my good hip. Sit high, breathe. Isolate that knee. Two more. 1 more. Good. Just let them turn. Ooh, tightness coming in. These muscles know they're getting worked. Okay, team, we're going to come back up to this position in a little bit. But for now, let's get ready and roll down. Curl through those vertebrae. Curl and roll. Belly is down and tight. Extend and reverse. Remember, if you need this leg to help with that, just go ahead, team. Use it. Curl and roll. Breathe, breathe, breathe. now next time we're down, I'm going to add in some bridges with curtsy, and that's going to get into different muscles around those hips. Good, so walking the feet in slightly so they're nearer to my bottom cheeks. I'm going to start with the hands down and curl up through the vertebrae to lift those hips up. Good. Now you know whether you need these hands down or not. If you don't need them, take them out of the way, cross the chest, do whatever you need to, but keep the hips up. Good. Now I'm lifting one foot and I'm curtsying under the gap. Now just the fact of that rotation might mean that you do need these hands there for stability. Only you know. Breathe. One more. Good, roll it down. Good, roll up. Good, now guys, bring those knees together and apart, together and apart. Breathe out, breathe in, hips are high. 4, 3, 2, and 1, roll down. Touch myself. Team, roll up. Up onto tiptoes. Up and down. Breathe out, breathe in. 2 more. Touch myself. 1 more. Roll down. Good job. Bring those knees in. Circle those ankles. Release off any tension. We just build up. In there. Feet go back down. And now curl back up. Use those abs. Pull that belly down. And lift up. Good. Excellent. Hold there. I'm going to turn back around. And we're back here. So now I'm going to bring my legs into position that I call 90-90. Lots of people in class find that really hard to figure out. So I've got a 90-degree angle here between my calf and the hamstring, sitting as high as I can. And on this back leg, right now, it's on a diagonal. So I need to take it so this back leg is pointing down the mat, that knee is pointing away, and I've got another 90-degree angle here. Now instantly my body wants to go across here. I want you to sit up as high as you can. Now lift that knee up and down. Now often in class, people go, oh, I can't make that knee move. Just want you to focus on a contraction. Whether the knee moves or not, focus on the contraction. 2 more. 1 more. Good, let it go down. Good, now try and lift that ankle at the back. Now again, instantly my body wants to come here, and then I can do it, but I want you to stay sat up. Rotation through the hip. 4. Sit high, breathe it. I'm really getting not a great deal of movement here, guys. 2 more, sit up. 1 more. Good, let that go. Good, now I'm going to do a pistol squat. I want you to bring that foot and lift it up, and then bring it forwards. Now, and we tap the elbow, and in. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Looking good. 1 more. And down. Good. Feeling that in that hip. Okay, let's set up appropriately. So this leg is directly forwards. I've then got 90-degree. Back leg, knee pointing down the mat. 90-degree angle between the knee, at the back of the knee, calf to hamstring. Sit up as high as you can. Now again, far more on this side. I can see it on the screen straight away. I want to lean, but I'm not going to let that go. Lift that knee up and down. We're getting into that hip. Oh, small muscle groups. They all count. Breathe out, breathe in. One more. Good, now lift the ankle up and up. Again, my body wants to lean forwards. I'm not going to let it happen. Stay strong. Stay static in the torso. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Now lift that back foot and bring it forwards. And back. Forwards. And lengthen it behind. Breathe out. You've got this. If you can get both elbows down, do. One more. Good. Let that leg go down. Now bring your bottoms of your feet together. Ooh. And elbows in, stretch. Good, so we're just going to finish before we do our stretches, guys, with these feet down, doing something quite dynamic. And it's going to be tough on the wrists. So I'm going to take one hand down here and then lift the hips up and go high and down. And in a minute, I'm going to change that slightly. I'm going to lift up here. Now, if your shoulders and wrists aren't feeling that, please don't lift. Go back and bend. Good. So I'm lifting up. And now I'm going to add in a little bit of rotation. Hand is going over and I'm looking over the shoulder. Good. Push into those back sides. Up and round and down. Control the descent. In fact, just control. Breathe it, breathe it. One more. And down. Great job, guys. Bring these heads in. Chin towards the chest. Good. I want to stretch off these hips now. Good. Cross these legs. Sit yourselves on a cushion if that's going to help open the hips at the back. Sit as high as you can. And instantly, some of you will be feeling a marvelous stretch across the lower back. If you need more, this is the first of a few stretches. So we've got different ones to get to different bits. Breathe, lengthen the spine. Good, now coming from here over onto my hands and knees. So, as you know, if you're with me each week, I come over the top of the legs. If you need to swing yours around, go ahead and do that. Good, now I'm going to take one foot back and bring the other foot under. Good, slide the straight leg back and I'm pushing into this hip. Lower down if you feel you need that, but this foot, heel should be going towards the groin. Breathe deeply. You might be able to get the chest right down on the floor, guys. Come back up onto your hands, toe at the back. Take that foot up and let this foot slide back of its own accord. Plank, change foot. Good. Lower down as you feel the need. Stay centered. Don't be tempted to roll over onto that outer thigh. Good. Hands, toe, let the foot slide in and come in to upright. Good. Straight now, one leg. Bend the knee into the back of the other knee. Good. Now push back. Good. See if you can get your nose to that first knee. To upright, change them over. Push back. Up to down face. Toes under, lift up. Lengthen, heels towards the floor, head between the arms. Good, lift up onto tiptoes. Ooh. And down. Up. And down, one more. And down. Great job. Bend those knees, bring that body down. Curl up into cat. Up onto high knees. Put everything back where it belongs. Now the opposite muscles to lots of these hip muscles we've just worked, especially the ones at the back and the glutes, is these psoas muscles. Lean back. Hand to heel if you can reach. Hand up if you can manage. Stretch in and squeeze that bottom. Change it over. Squeeze the cheeks. Good, let that go, bring it forwards. Stretch out those back muscles, curl up into cat. Breathe. Good. Belly goes all the way down, head comes up. Tuck the toes underneath and jump the feet forward back to that frog position. Good. Breathe deeply. Lengthen the spine. Those hips should feel wonderfully awake. Hands come up. Lift up. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Move those hips. Feel the movement, the flexibility that you've now got around those hip joints. Hope it feels fabulous, guys. Have a great week and I will see you on the next session. Thanks, team. See you soon. Bye-bye.